Hello, Ryan here, aka Mac, and welcome. Alpha 3.13.1 has just hit the PTU for all backers, so let us take a look at the patch notes. As always, a huge thank you to all of my patrons and channel members who allow me to make these kinds of videos, and if you do enjoy my content, please consider subscribing and helping the channel to grow. So before we get to the patch notes, I will say this particular 3.13.1 patch does not contain the Hercules or the Tonk. Those vehicles are still expected in the 3.13.x branch, and it could still be the 3.13.1 branch, but it's likely going to be closer to Fleet Week, which is happening in about 20 days. Now, the focus of this build is general stability and bug fixing, and I'm really happy that it's getting quality of life improvements, as there are a few new issues that seem to have appeared with the 3.13 release. So getting some fixes and improvements is very important at this time. So for feature updates in gameplay, we have a new Arena Commander mode, which is a 1v1 duel, plus a PvE bounty update, with it saying, updating the PvE bounties to be more in line with the PvP bounties. PvE bounties no longer drop quantum travel beacons for hunters to use, so players must navigate to their targets. So I'm happy to see that the bounty hunting mechanic for PvE specifically is getting updated, and this will likely reduce the speed at which players can earn UEC or Alpha UEC through bounty hunting. It's likely to try and balance that profession slightly more in line with everything else, as it is a bit of a cash cow at the moment. But anyway, on to the bug fixing. There has been 27 bug fixes. Now, I won't go through each one specifically, but the more important ones are they fixed an issue causing improper and inconsistent collision between ground cover, such as small vegetation having collision and large rocks not having collision. Now, this has been a bit of an issue for a while, and it can be really hit or miss whether you're going to destroy yourself while you're driving around in a ground vehicle, so it is great to have more consistency with that and knowing which objects you need to avoid. Players should no longer experience an infinite loading screen when attempting to load into the PU, and the same goes for using bed logout as well, so with no infinite loading screens when using ship beds. Very happy that they have fixed this. Although I personally have not had this issue with 3.13, I know so many of you who have, so it's great to get that fixed for you guys. Sign distance field shields should no longer allow damage penetration while the ship is at speed, so it's good that they've hooked the speeds up with the shields. The new Babbage refuel and rearm services should now function correctly. That is a big improvement. There is a couple of ship landing and landing gear fixes for the Buccaneer, the Talon, and the Freelancer variants. Players should no longer be able to take medpens from other people's suits, which is a bit of a shame. I did quite like doing that. There is a couple of Rock DS interaction fixes. Trollage should no longer clip through the floor and kill players. Ariel's minables should now spawn correctly. They fixed an issue causing some moons to have no environmental or temperature effects to players. Stowing a weapon and walking at the same time should no longer send the weapon back into the player's hands. Very happy that they fixed this one. It was a really frustrating bug. Every time I put my weapon away, or even an item away like a multi-tool, it would just put it straight back out again. Really annoying, so that's a great fix there. And finally, the Anvil Hawk wingtips should no longer be missing signed distance field shields, plus a few others. There's also been 13 client crashes fixed, 3 server crashes fixed, and 4 main thread deadlocks fixed. But that is it for this patch. That is the first 3.13.1 build. Some really awesome fixes there, which were very annoying for myself. So it's great to see CIG are focusing a lot on bug fixing, making the overall experience smoother. It won't be long until we are checking out the C2, the M2, and the Nova Tonk for Fleet Week. We have 20 days to go, and we will also be able to walk around inside a Navy Javelin, which will be phenomenal. More on that on tomorrow's Star Citizen Sunday. So with that said, if you do enjoy my content and would like to learn more about what I'm talking about there, do consider hitting that subscribe button. Also, do check me out on twitch.tv/supermacbrothers Ryan. I will be live again on Monday. You are all more than welcome to come and hang out with us. Hit the like button if you don't mind. It does the channel a big favor, and tick that notification bell if you want to be notified when my videos go live. Again, massive thank you to my patrons and channel members. You guys are awesome. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.